Hello book lovers, my name is Carrie and this is Spines and Spoilers. The Midnight Reader recently came up with a cool book tag called the Book Snack Tag. Whenever I commented on their video, they said that I should give it a try, so that's what I'm going to try and do today. I watched the video last week and I haven't watched it since then, so the questions have long gone from my brain since it doesn't retain anything for longer than like 2 minutes. So I'll be going into this like fairly blind. The person who originally made this tag is named Rasika, and I will post the link to their channel down below. That being said, you should go follow them right quick and go look at some other stuff because they make really cool. Now, on to the prompts. Prompt 1, Sweet, the chocolate chip cookie of books. Pick a book that is warm-hearted, uplifting, and makes you less cynical about the world. I am going to say Mooncakes by Suzanne Walker. It is a graphic novel and it is just the perfect mixture of like cozy and sweet and a little bit like spooky. Super atmospheric, great fall read. Definitely recommend it. Prompt 2, Salty. Inherently craveable. Pick a book or series that you couldn't stop reading or reaching for. That is definitely The Hunger Games. Anytime I read The Hunger Games, I have to read all of them, and I end up reading them all in a row, like 3 times over at least, basically until I burn myself out. It's a problem, honestly. Then have to go and watch all of the movies, because I have to. Prompt number 3, Cheesy. Like Cheeto dust, you can't escape the cheese. Blah, blah, blah. Can't talk. Pick a book that you love because of or in spite of its cheesiness. I'm probably going to get hate for this because it is very, very cheesy and not great. It's the Selection series by Kira Cross, I think is the name. Also, the Hunger Games series is by Suzanne Collins. You can tell that I'm doing this off the cuff, I'm sure. But yeah, the Selection series by Kira Cross. It is super duper duper cheesy. It's not great. It is mind candy. But I love it. It got me through a really hard time, actually. My husband's father had just died and I was staying at his mother's place for a while to take care of her. And yeah, the Selection series is what got me through that. I read the entire thing in a very short amount of time and it was just what I needed. It wasn't serious, it's very fluffy, and yeah, so I have a special place in my heart for that very cheesy series. Prompt number 4, Deep Fried. You bit too soon into the hot batter and got burned. Pick a book that hurt to read. I think the book that I read most recently that hurt me was Before the Coffee Gets Cold. Specifically, the second chapter, I believe, is about a man with Alzheimer's, and that hurt me badly, just quite badly. Unless you were talking about, like, hurt my soul because it was so bad, in which case I will not name the book, but people who have seen my vlogs know what I'm talking about. Prompt 5, Ice Cold. Sometimes the snack you want can only come from the deep freezer. Pick a book that transports you to a cold place. It's not necessarily gonna be a good place, but I'm going to say The Shining by Stephen King. That's the one that I immediately think of. It transports you up into the mountains at a hotel in the middle of winter, trapped. Like I said, not a good place, but it's cold. Prompt 6, Sour. Some things are too sour to keep a straight face. Pick a book that made you make faces while you were reading. Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke by Eric LaRocca. I won't be commenting further on that one. Number 7, The Healthy Snack. You picked this up because it's good for you. Pick a book that you read to improve yourself in some way. I don't read self-help books. Ever. I'm gonna say Wuthering Heights because it's a classic and make brain big. I have no idea. I legitimately don't have an answer for this one. Oh wait, yes I do, but it's probably not the kind that you were talking about. It's called Overcoming Trauma and PTSD. It's by Sheila Raha if you want to check it out. Prompt 8. Juicy. Like an orange or a watermelon, some snacks have plenty of pieces to share. Pick a book that is profoundly shareable, a book you want others to read. Two come to mind. The first is The Swallow by Karis Cotter, and the other is The Haunting of Evelyn Jones by Phil Hicks. Specifically for this time of year, like fall, October, that range. Yeah, I would definitely recommend them for this time of year. I might change my answer because The Swallow really hurt me now that I think about it, but it's really good. It's very sweet, very creepy in some points, very very melancholy, but overall just a really good fall read. And then The Haunting of Evelyn Jones, similar, but it's got like a creepy beach type feel specifically, and it has an old library, or an old used bookstore, sorry. And I'm sorry, that's a selling point for me. Number 9 is the last question, the snack pack. Everyone wins when you swap and share your packs, tag some friends to do the tag. I am going to say Alex Black from Alex Black Reads and MJ from MJ's Books. Thank you for watching, and Taraska for giving me the chance to do this tag. I hope that you enjoyed it. I don't know, and I hope that you guys are staying safe out there, enjoying what you can of the fall. If you would like to like and share and subscribe and all that stuff, go right ahead. But what's most important to me is that you remember to love yourself. Please. Goodbye, guys. Come back.